So Sanderson Dance and Fitness Centre started in Nelson Conservative Club in 1976. It then moved to many venues in Nelson, Barrowford, Colne, to many church halls and working men's clubs, etc. And eventually settling in Briarfield, above the Co-op supermarket. There were 5 studios in total eventually. And we stayed there for 15 years before moving to Sanderson Dance and Fitness Centre, to the purpose-built venue on Loamshire Industrial Estate. In the 15 years at Briarfield, also during that time, Sandersons at Burnley was formed, and then quite a bit later, Sandersons at Blackburn was formed. Yes, 16, 17 years of age, first year at Burnley College studying politics and sociology, of all things, and also working on Nelson Market to get enough money to pay for dance lessons and for travelling for competitions. And then as I started taking over from a teacher that was ill at that time, doing a little bit of part-time work, then the dancing side started to evolve quicker than what I thought it was going to do, and I started losing interest in the subjects at college. And eventually there were too many things going on and something had to give. So it was college that I left and continued developing the dance centre. Yeah, there wasn't actually one big setback. There were many setbacks. And in the main, it always concerned the buildings, the venues, the rooms that I was using. Either they were too small, or the emergency exits weren't right, or the floor was not suitable for dancing. I can't think of the amount of times we put new hardwood and chipboard floors down in the early days. And eventually, once moving to different premises, I think it was 25 moves or so that we made in 5 years. Eventually, we got chance of the Co-op supermarket, above the Co-op supermarket at Briarfield. The problem here was a girl, early 20s, signing up for a 15-year lease without any sort of, without any business plan. Without any backing really, without the money to move into this type of venture. So I had a fantastic friend and mentor at that time, and I think he would have been about 110 years old now, and he was my sort of gateway to the future. He was the one that said I would succeed in business, and he went with me to the estate agents and the solicitors, and he stood as guarantor for that building. So I had a lot of faith in me, and in the years that he was alive after that, I could never repay him fully, and he remained my best friend. Well, in this business, you get many waves and different aspects coming into dancing. So you can have a quiet spell, and then suddenly Saturday Night Fever comes along, or Strictly, something like that, and it's just a real injection into the business. And I remember being 17 at the Railway Workers Working Men's Club in Nelson, on the top floor, and having just really quiet classes and really working hard to make it survive. And then came Saturday Night Fever, and instead of waiting for the customers to come in, we had to put a notice on the door after the first 5 minutes of the class starting, to say that we were full. And all the teaching that we did it in heat. So it was heat 1, come onto the floor, learn the next step, heat 2. And this was so exciting, it was fantastic. And that really gave a good start to the business, because even though Saturday Night Fever came and went, a lot of the pupils then got addicted to dance and went into other subjects. So things like that coming into dance it is amazing for the business. Yeah, the centres are so big, it really can't be about one person anymore. This is about a team of staff that have got so much experience. Some have been with us 25 years plus. And this team have made Sandersons. Their experience, their knowledge, their ability, enthusiasm, this is what's made Sandersons. And we have about 45 staff altogether through the 3 centres, including the very important receptionists and cleaners and the whole team of what makes Sandersons work. Yes, I'm fortunate to be in my 3rd term as President of the United Kingdom Alliance, which is a professional organisation for dance teachers. I've written a couple of books for the UKA, which is on freestyle and hip-hop, and we're working at classical charts at the minute, which I think will take about another 12 months to complete. We do adjudicate in many places in the world, and one of the recent ones was to Kuala Lumpur and Thailand, doing some of the championships out in those countries. And in England, many of our competitors dance competitively in championships, and we've been fortunate that our 4 children have all been British dance champions between the ages of 8 and 15. Yes, we used to say 4 years upwards, but now it's new babies. People have realised the importance of a baby being stimulated by music and movement, and we have many mums and baby classes, and we're delighted that even people up to the age of 80, 90 plus still come to Sandersons to learn to dance. Yes, this is so diverse. We've got the fantastic mini movers classes where mums and dads come along with their little ones to have a fun class and to meet lots of new people. We have tea dancers. Retired people come along to a tea dance, which is an amazing way to keep fit and be involved with other people. We have exam classes. The ballet and tap department is renowned for producing excellent quality of examination work. We have competitive dancers in many subjects, in classical, ballroom, Latin, cheerleading, hip-hop, freestyle, many subjects, so the range is quite diverse. Yes, I think there's about 80% of our customers that come from about a 10-mile radius, but the other 20%, we are lucky to be one of the main centres in England for teaching professionals. So for people to take dance qualifications with us, they do travel a long way. We have people from Liverpool, Newcastle, London, and we're delighted that even overseas teachers come to Sandersons to take their professional qualifications. Yes, it is an important part of people's lives. It is their life. Fortunately, Sandersons is seen like a community. People spend 6-7 days a week at Sandersons. It's a bigger part of their life as going to work, as going to school. And the amazing thing, the amazing feeling for the teachers is when the next generation comes, and that shows what a good time they've had as young people to be able to then want to send their children and their families to Sandersons. I remember one family needed to move house because of Dad's job. They got the house, they got the junior school, and then they looked for a dancing school and they couldn't find a Sandersons, so they stayed in Nelson. Yeah, of course, but it's not about what I've achieved, it's about what the team's achieved. Sandersons has done some amazing things over the years, and it's down to the team that we've got here. So if you've ever thought of yourself, your family, joining Dance and Fitness, the place to come is Sandersons, and we'd be delighted to meet you.